you got kids. His daughter had psychological problems. She was stressed, going through things. But as kids go through, the counselors were talking to the kid without the parents' knowledge.
Yeah.
They introduced her to this thought process. They said, well, have you ever thought, well, maybe, because she used to cut herself, she was under depression, her mother abandoned her when she was 3 years old. And, he remarried, beautiful, kind woman, their Christian family, but the daughter still felt out of place or whatever because her mother left her, so she would cut herself. So the school counselors said, maybe you're cutting yourself because you really a boy. Have you ever felt like you were a boy? So seeking attention, yeah, I think I've had. They gave his daughter a boy's nickname in school without his knowledge. So they were the teachers, everybody in the school was calling his daughter a boy's name. Then it got to the point where there wasn't enough. They wanted to stop her menstrual cycles. So they wanted to put her on puberty blockers. The father.
This is a rural community, guys.
Yeah.
Northfield,
Yes.
Little,
Yup.
Little.
Yup.
It says, where is this?
Northfield, north of
right near
Thompson.
Litchfield.
The father.
And this girl's 8 years old.
No. At the time.
Oh, at the time.
At the time, the daughter was I think 13.
Well, 13, she has no right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Parents
yeah,
don't
they
have
got
any
rights.
No rights. Yeah. So now, daughter, they want to put her on puberty blockers. Father, first they wanted the father to call the daughter by the boy name. He didn't want to do it, but then he agreed to do it. He shortened it. It was like a little nickname, like say it was, Rob or Rick. He gave it like a little short name, but it was a boy's name. That wasn't good enough. They wanted to put the daughter on puberty blockers. He refused. The daughter goes to school, tells the counselor that the father doesn't want to put her on puberty blockers. The counselor contacts DCF. They go to the home. They do a check in the home to see if there's any abuse. They documented there's no signs of any abuse in the home. They interviewed the other kids. They interviewed the wife. No signs of abuse. The only abuse was he didn't want to put her on puberty blockers. She had another incident where she wanted to cut herself. He brings her to the hospital. Do you know they took his daughter from him at the hospital? Do you know that they gave his daughter to 2 gay married men in Waterford? You know what Waterford is?
Yeah.
On the other side of the state.
Right.
He didn't even know where his daughter was. They just took her. Gave his daughter to. Now he found out where his daughter was. He spent thousands of dollars in legal fees. I read the transcript. I talked to his lawyer. He gave permission. He gave me everything. Thousands of dollars in legal fees. Nothing. He got something in the mail showing that his daughter was in Waterford school because somehow they sent the report card to the house. Not only that, the lab results from they were still billing insurance for the puberty blockers. But you know what they do? They block it out. It just says lab.
Doesn't say what it is.
Doesn't say what it is. That was back in 2019. Now, my issue, you're going to hear about it. My issue with Ryan Fosner is this. I looked at his state senate record. He voted on a bill which expanded that language. That bill was passed during the Lord before Ryan Fosner was the senator. But what they did was they revisited the bill to include, it basically expanded protection, and it says regardless of the age of the child. So they want to reduce it from 13 to anything. So if you got an 8-year-old, right now, your kid, 8 years old, if it's a son, wants to wear a dress, you don't buy that dress, you're going to lose your son in the state of Connecticut. And this is because Tony Wong, whatever his name is, he voted for it. Have the Summers voted for it. He's a Republican. And Ryan Fazio voted for it. But Ryan Fazio gets to hide behind Rob Sanford. He gets to hide behind Steve Harvey. Because you see them on the news all the time talking about adversaries, and you're like, oh my God, these are my best. Because I thought the same thing. Until I went to Woke Town Hall and spoke to Rob Sanford, and I said, Rob, I need you to come with me in Waterview to talk to the people, to wake them up, to teach them about the adversaries bill, the public benefits charges, let them know it's a tax being used to subsidize the utilities of the illegal migrants that not paying for their lights. I want to stir the pot. Come with me, let's stir the pot and introduce and talk about the transgender thing. I told him what to do, and when he comes with me, you know what he says? Waterbury is part of my district. I said, Rob, the east end of Waterbury is your district. Most of those people are Republicans already. That's the suburbs. I said, I need you to come in the north and south. I'm going to be the guy to bring you in there. Let's talk to the people. You want to change the policies, you got to change the mentality of the people. He disregarded me. That was booking. I found out he was going to be at another town hall in Prospect. You know what I do? I bring the hood to him. I got people from the projects, people from the hood, like from Waterbury. My friends came with me they drove their own self to this event. And I said, Rob, tell them about the public benefits charge and what's going on with the kids. He told them. And they was like, jaws dropped. Because I told them, but when they hear it from a state senator, that holds more weight. He still didn't want to. And then I'm like, what is this politics? Is this wrestling? Like, because I know when I was a kid, I thought Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant was really enemies. I didn't know they were actors and they was really. Remember when Eversource threatened to blow up Steve Harvey's house? That because of the pure thing, he said he got death threats. I don't want to say it was Eversource. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But he was on the news. You know what I did? I contacted not my state central committee member, but John Morris. He's out of, I think, Kent. I knew he knew him. I said, I need to get in touch with Steve Harvey. I said, tell Steve Harvey that I want to talk to him. I'll bring 100 people to his house. And I want to do a press conference to let them know that they blow up his house. You got to blow all our houses up. He said, you want me to tell him that? I said, yeah. Never got a response. I went to the state capitol. I've been to the capitol numerous times. Standing with the homeschool moms, you know, homeschool parents, because they're trying to get them now. I'm standing with people, you know, kids that they got pulled out of school because it took away the medical exemption, religious exemption, and I'm standing, I'm there. I'm like, where's everybody else at? Like, I'm there, like I work there. I'm in the Capitol. And nobody, they don't want to work with me. I'm your guy. I'm like, I'm the guy you guys been looking for. And you're not going to work with me to win? I said, they don't want to win. They don't want to win. But they want to unlock that money for governor. They want that $19 million. That's why, because even Aaron Stewart, I asked Aaron Stewart, I said, why are you just not saying anything about these flyers going around? And then everybody's talking about, she got a lot of followers, Myers can't be her in the primary. I'm like, okay. And everybody kept coming out. And Daphne is like, everybody I love, like all the conservative Republicans. I said, yo, you're not gonna fight. Then I thought about it, I said, these are behind this. She already unlocked she already got her money unlocked. And now Fabio got to raise his to unlock the 19 million. I said, it's about the money. They don't want to fight. They want the money. It doesn't make sense. And then you know what's scary? They just had a special election in New Britain. Bobby Sanchez that took her seat. Remember? He was a state rep. Now he's the mayor of New Britain. His seat got open, right? Because he became the mayor of New Britain. Because the person who she endorsed didn't win. That's scary. That's scary number one. The person she endorsed to take her seat for New Britain didn't win. Scary number two is this. New Britain's population is a little over 73,000 people, right? You know how many registered Republicans you got in the city of New Britain?
10,000?
Less.
What?
Like 4,600. Less than 5,000 registered Republicans in the city of New Britain. So the people who've been voting for her is Democrats. But this is the scary part. When she endorsed Jamie, the lady that was running for mayor, do you know? Look up her name when you get a shot. I can't think of her name right now. Do you know she just became a Republican right before that transition? Yeah. Look it up. Look up her registration and see. Not only that, she lost to Bobby Sanchez, who was a state rep and became the mayor. That debate that from the lady that Aaron Stewart put against her crushed him in the debate. He didn't even know how to measure the mill rate. He didn't even know how to calculate the mill rate. She embarrassed him. But it wasn't enough. Now, what scared me was when I was door knocking in New Bread for Jamie Vaughn. John DeBarros, I'm a registered Republican. I came here, got the palm card, Jamie Vaughn, on behalf of Jamie Vaughn, so for the state rep seat, and we hope you come up for the special election. And by the way, I'm also running for Connecticut. So when I showed her the Jamie Vaughn thing, no. And I'm at Republicans' door, closing the door. I'm about to break this down. Close to 5,000 registered Republicans in the city of New Britain. You know what the voter turnout was? Out of 73,000 people for the special election that just happened for a state representative seat, 600 people.
What?
And guess who won? Democrats.
That's a good turnout.
600 people. If the Republicans would have came out, just 1,000, he would have won. When I was door knocking, they sent a couple kids from the Young Republicans, Connecticut Club. I'm riding around with the vice president. We did a big photo. We did a photo shoot, like a thing. They wanted to promote the campaign. I didn't ask for no recognition. I just came out here to door knock because I was like, you know, I did door knocking for Waterbury. I offered to do door knocking in Danbury when they shot Berserk's the mayor that was running for mayor, his window. I went up here. You know what they did? They hid from me. They hid from me. They hid from me. I was in the housing project. The young kid, Cole, he was running for the board of ed. I said, Cole, you want to do some door knocking? I'm going into the barbershop. I'm going into the housing project. We'll talk to these parents about what's going on in the school system. Oh, no. I found out he contacted the chair of Danbury because I was on the news. They called the cops over. They had me on the Capitol Police, the Rhinos. The reason why I know it was either somebody from Rob Sampson's camp, I believe that's what we told, because they said the Capitol Police was called. So when I got blasted all over the news, everybody's avoiding me. I'm like, okay. So I went out there door knocking by myself. I don't even know nobody in Danbury. Only people I know in Danbury are my supporters, and I asked them, I want the toughest areas in this city. Give me the list. Give me the street name. Beaver Street, the Towers, the house project. I went there by myself. I did the lodge. I was out there door knocking in the project. I stayed there all the way from morning to nighttime by myself. I don't care how many legal gangbangers you got out here. I can't handle myself. So, what I'm telling you is, Republicans don't want to win. And a lot of these Republicans, Meredith, the RTC chairwoman, they had an event, Daffodil Festival. I went out there. I had to park my car at the Meriden Mall in the parking garage. Get on the school bus. Go to the festival because all the roads were closed. And they didn't want everybody parking. Got on the school bus and had to ride and walk miles to get to their Republican booth to introduce myself. Because a friend of mine went there previously and told him about me. And he was like, you should go over there. So I went over there.